This right here is a honeycombed 2x1. All that matters for you to know is that on the second floor I have my way in, which is by a ladder hatch. You come up here, but what if I told you that this triangle and this triangle right here are actually a bunker? You can see they're on the second floor, and I can place a roof down here, and I can open the bunker, and the same goes on the other side. You can go down, but what if I told you it's actually a double bunker, and down here is another bunker that I just opened by placing the same roof. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a 2022 Rust offset bunker. In terms of Rust building, 2021 was really all about wide gaps. These days, almost every single base in Rust has a wide gap. Now next to that, bunkers and multi-TC bases have always been popular. But we're always wondering what's next. Now the concept for this bunker is actually very simple, and it has been done in Rust base building before. Although I feel like no one really knows about it, and no one really does it ever. The idea is to manipulate the foundations to somewhat create an offset, and so that the sockets where certain building parts are attached to aren't actually attached when it comes to like stability. You can see right here, just as an example, the walls are connected, although this foundation is offset. Now by placing two half walls attached with a triangle and another triangle, we can close the bunker, but if we override the stability by placing a roof, can actually close the bunker or open the bunker in a sense. And that is basically the concept of this bunker. Now let's say we have a 2x1 and it's honeycombed like this. And let's say we want the particular bunker entrance to be on this triangle. We're gonna have to have a square here that's offset. Now for now, I'm just gonna build in twig and we're gonna build these two. Now this is the square that needs to be offset, and it needs to be offset in that direction. So what you want to do is you want to attach to the left or the right a triangle. Now this is the first triangle, and we want to create 8 triangles in that direction. So we go 1, 2, 8. Just to show you that it's 8, let me just upgrade these to stone. Right, so we have 8 triangles. Now on the 8th triangle, we're going to put a square. We're going to remove everything, including the square that we placed originally and including this triangle. Now from this square, we're going to build back, basically just like doing a multi-TC. Although in this case, the foundation isn't actually disconnected. Now you'll notice that you cannot place this triangle here because of the offset. Now from here, what you want to do is you want to put 2 half walls, and this is very important, on the offset foundation, so on this one. Now here, we're going to have our bunker entrance. What you want to do is fairly simple, just to show you the proof of concept. You want to look as far away as you can from this wall right there. You can also do it like this. You can also do and just place it like that. It's fine. But this is the way you can always get it right. So you want to look far away, far away, far away, and you want to come closer to the wall like that. And now you want to keep going down until it goes like that. And that's where you want to place. Now with this triangle, it's basically the same logic. And that way we're forcing the triangle frame to be attached to this double door frame and this triangle floor to be attached to the half wall below here. So this one is offset, this one isn't. And that allows us to build this square. Now the bunker is closed, but if we go outside of here and we basically take this socket right here in the corner and we override it with a roof, it will open the bunker. And that is the basic concept. Now what's very cool about this is that you can actually place these walls as well. So like you could literally have this entire base or like the 2x1 built already, and you can still do this pretty much. Now you can do the same logic, but you'll notice that the triangle here can be attached to multiple spots. Now you want to do the same logic, you want to do the same approach, you want to go as far out and go like this. And the same goes on the other side, you want to go like this. Now you should still be able to always get it right, no matter what you do. The reason I think this bunker concept is so overpowered is because of the following reasons. First off, this bunker doesn't require any twig or wood building placements. This means that the bunker cannot be affected by splash damage or fire rockets. This also means that you don't need bags inside of your bunker to break the twig or wood. Anyone that's in your team can open this bunker from the outside. Next to that, because of the mechanic, you can actually use this bunker higher up in your base as well. You can go as high as 4 floors, and you can basically sew in every single jump up if you wanted to. On top of all of that, you can apply this bunker into a single TC base. You don't need to do anything with multi-TCs, wide gaps or whatever. And so you can basically apply this to any base design in Rust. And on top of that, because you can fit this bunker into any base, no one on the outside will know what they're dealing with until they raid your base. Speaking of appliances, the first one I can show you is the 2x1 example. You can see we have a jump up here and we have the bunker here. It's fairly simple. You can either shoot it from the inside or from the outside, and you can open it from out here. Open a bunker. Simple as that. Another example I have is a split 2x1, where you could say one way in is like this, and the other way in is like that. And that allows us to have a double bunker. Now this one obviously can be splashed from the top, but just to show you proof of concept, you can open that one like that, and this one like that. It becomes even further interesting, and I want to show you how you can do a square as well. Using the triangle, and then instead of that building out with a square, you can actually just do the same exact concept, but with a square. The same goes on the double side. And it's funny because this socket can actually hold up to the left and to the right. And so we can have a bunker that opens two things at the same time. You see, this opens both squares. Just to show you some more examples, this is also how you can do it with a 2x2. This one is completely split as well. So you can do a bunker on each side. It can be opened on each side. It becomes super interesting when you actually apply it to a 3x3. Because in this case, you can actually not splash the bunkers at all. The cheapest way to raid this one would be to raid one bunker and then splash two walls from the inside of that bunker and then splash the other wall. Imagine if this is all armored, of course. Now, when it comes to the 3x3, you can actually not do that. And of course, if there's a honeycomb layer on the top of it, it's even harder to raid. And you can imagine, at this point, raiding this 3x3 with 4 sealed bunkers, you would have to waste so many rockets. The real interesting part with this bunker is, other than that you can apply it to anything, is you can also build upwards. So we have a 2x1 tower right here, and we have the offset foundation right here with the bunker. And what we can do is we can seal in this one, we can seal in this one, we can seal in this one, we can seal in this one. And funny enough, if I place this roof, it will open all 4 of the jump ups. As you can see, if we go from the top real quick and we just go down, all 4 of the jump ups are open. Now, just to show another proof of concept, over here I have built a honeycombed 2x2. So here's a proof of concept for something that's very strong compared to how much it costs to build. This is a 2x2, it's 4K metal, 200 high qual. And I know 200 high qual is a lot, and it's just gonna go out from the fact everything is high qual. But using the logic of the tower over there, what you can do is you can have 2 or even 3 bunkers being opened by the same roof. So the honeycomb layer on the top here becomes extremely strong. As you can see, if I place a roof here, we open both of the floors that are in here. Now, once again, you can even do it with a 3rd floor right there if you really wanted to, but I don't see the benefit of using that. Raiding this is actually very expensive. To get into one bunker, you would need to go through 3 walls where 2 are metal HQM, no matter what you raid first. And you cannot splash them unless you raid everything from the top. If anyone can place a roof out here, aka raiders might get building privilege, they can actually completely bypass the bunker. And so it is extremely important that raiders do not get building privilege on your base in any way. That comes with external TCs. And the funny thing is, you can even make an external TC using the same bunker logic. As you can see, we have a classic disconnectable TC. This one actually costs 16 rockets to raid, no matter what you do with it. As you can see, we can actually still open and disconnect the TC. You can see, place a roof right there, it disconnects the TC and it opens the bunker to the TC. Now this thing costs 24 high qual and 111 metal. Now, I want to thank you all for watching this video. If you appreciate it, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And if you want to support me even further, make sure to leave a like and a comment. Let me know if you end up using this concept and let me know what you think of it. Now take care, and I'll see you all in the next video.